Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Monday the 15th of September, I think. Way day tomorrow for me. Anyway, it's 10:30. I've been busy doing stuff and I'm going to take my son to work for 12, nip to Tesco's and then go and see my mum. I've been on to social worker this morning. And there's going to be people coming in, assessing her and stuff. But I think the way forward, they're going to be sectioning my mother. Now, I was really against this because when you section someone, I just imagine them being in a room on their own, padded walls, stuff like that. But it's not like that, apparently. They will get her medication under control, try and find out what's going on and stuff like that. So that's where we're going now, down that route, I think. So there's someone going in today, someone else going in. I've lost count, really. Taken some chicken out of the freezer and I've got some fresh noodles to use up. So I saw a honey chicken noodles on TikTok, I think, which I will make later on in the slow cooker. I'm going to have one of these. There's one left. The kids have had them. These that I bought, empty now. They're 188 calories for one. Can't say I'll buy that flavour again in a hurry. All right, but I'm going to have that. I've got to take tablets, so I'll have that. Not sure on lunch because I'm going to be out at that time. I might just pick something up in Tesco and get something nice for my mum. Bless her. She's very distressed and it's very distressing watching her behaviour. Because it's something that she can't help. She's not doing it on purpose. She's nothing like the person she was. She's totally changed. It's bizarre. It's cruel and it's bizarre. Anyway, I'll catch up with you later in the day. I'm going to have this, sit down for 5, edit a video and contemplate life. See you soon. Back in the car. It's very windy. Nearly blew me over, and it takes a lot to blow someone like me over. I'll just show you what I picked up in Tesco. I didn't get a lot. I got 2 bags. I went in to get my Coke fix. Not that Coke, the one you drink. Not that Tesco sells the other one, just for reference. Prawn crackers. Anyway, they didn't have Coke. It's coming in tomorrow, apparently. These are a third of the bag is 104 calories. I bought these because we will have them tonight with our noodles I'm going to make. These were on offer, so I picked them up. The kids like these as well. So these ones are 58 calories for one. If you're a bit peckish and don't want to use a lot of calories. I also got caramel ones. I noticed I've still got cheese and onion or sour cream ones in the boot because I do keep stuff in the boot because it stops the kids eating it all. If it's in the kitchen and they see it, it's every time they go in the kitchen, it's like, oh, I'll have one of them, I'll have one of them. So keep it in the boot, out of sight, out of mind, Just can't keep chocolate in the boot because if it's sunny, it melts. These ones are 50 calories. So I got those. Just got some cheap tomato sauce because tomato sauce is life in our household. Well, I'll say it's life to Mackenzie. He has it on everything. Chinese, roast dinner, although I have it on a roast dinner. But I would never put that on an Indian or a Chinese. And he squirts the life out of it. Disgusting. 11 calories for a tablespoon of that. And I got some more orzo. This is becoming quite popular with creators doing food recipes. on TikTok and that. There's absolutely loads, especially the ones that do like the fitness videos, and I've just run out of all those, so I got that. So that is all in my one bag. Put that down in the footwell. As I was going to the checkout, they had a reduced bit on the end of an aisle, so I bought these. I've had these before and they're quite nice. They were like half price, so they were £3. I think they were £3.37 instead of £6.30 or something like that. But they're 232 calories a bar. If I'm on the go, haven't got time to eat anything, like today would have been ideal to have something like that. I'll see if Warren likes them. He could take a pack to work to keep in his locker. So I just picked up 2 of those, and because I'm doing grow and get calorie allowance as well as my zero count stuff, then I can accommodate them. I got these as part of a meal deal. They are 229 calories. I don't know if I'm going to eat them or not. I'm going to see. 5% mince for making possibly like taco pasta tomorrow. I got 3 peppers because they're zero count power foods. I got some caramelized biscuit Weetabix, which I bought before, and the kids demolished them before I even tried them, so I don't know if I'll get to try them or not this time, but we'll see. A 40-gram serving is 152 calories, so I got those. I got some garlic, because if you watched me the other day, I picked up garlic and ginger mixed together by accident, but I already got garlic, but I need ginger, so I've got some ginger. Don't have to count this on the old plan. It's 36 calories if you want to count it for 100 grams. There's only 75 in there. Who's going to use that much ginger in one recipe? What else we got in here? I've got some blueberries, which are zero count. I got some cheese, and the cheese is 416 per 100 grams. Mackenzie was moaning that there's no cheese. I've picked these up to take in for my mum, just to give her something nice to taste in her mouth. I also picked up this drink to see if I can get her to drink something. It's an apple juice and it's nice and cold. I mean, it's not going to add any weight on her, is it? Because it's only 74 calories. But it'll be nice and refreshing. So I got her that. I got that taco seasoning for the pasta I'm thinking of doing tomorrow. And that is 24 calories for half a pack. I do believe you've got to count this. Yeah, you would have to count this one. It's got rapeseed oil in it. Anything like this on Grow and the jarred spices, if they've got any type of flour, oil, or potato like starch or anything in, you've got to count them, otherwise they're zero. I got two cheap deodorants because there's like 4 men in the house, boys and men, and you know what they're like, they stink, don't they, men? But I just buy the cheap ones. They've gone up 30p a can. They were £1 the other week. That's part of my meal deal. That is 250 ml is 7 calories. So there's 14 calories in that, so I will count that. I got that. I got hoisin sauce. I think I have got hoisin sauce in the cupboard, but just in case I didn't and couldn't do the recipe, I picked one up because we'll always use it. And this hoisin sauce is 63 calories for a 30-gram serving. I'm nearly at the end. I needed spring onions for tonight. They're zero count, power food, I think. And then I got one singular banana for my mother. So she's got fruit pastels, banana and apple juice. And then I just got loads of bananas because everyone eats bananas in our house. Well, I tell a lie, except Mackenzie. Don't like bananas. And then I got this for my meal deal instead of a sandwich. It is the katsu chicken dragon rolls. I do love these. And per pack they're 356. So if I have these and the crisps and the drink, I've already had the Belvita for my breakfast. I won't have any calories left really to have anything nice later, but that's fine. So that's all I picked up. And I can't believe they didn't have any Coke, man. Oh. Right, I'm gonna eat my sushi, people watch for 10 minutes, and then go and see my mum. And I'll probably stay there until I've got to go and pick the kids up from school. I mean, I've got absolutely loads to do in the house, but from what the social worker has said to me this morning from the email she had off the home, I think she's been a bit of a tinker. But I can't help feeling that the home just want to get rid of her because she's causing disruption, which I get. I do get that, but surely they can get in extra staff. Apparently the social worker said that they've brought in someone to be a one-to-one for her tonight, so she must have played up last night. It's awful. I'm gonna go and see her and make sure she's okay, because I don't want her to be distressed. It's awful to see her the way she is. She's so lost and doesn't know what's going on. Terrible. Right, I shall see you a bit later. All right. So, dinner's in the slow cooker and I'm on my way back to the home. I went to the home earlier and when I got there, my mother was in bed. She's had loads of people coming out, assessing her, checking on her, district nurses, mental health people, blah blah blah. They took blood from her, managed to get blood, and she was sleeping like a baby. So I stayed and talked to the girls for a bit, and then I spoke to the manager there, and then I've come away, picked the kids up from school, come back, put the slow cooker on, and then I rang about half an hour ago and said, oh, is she all right? And they said she woke up for a drink and then she went back to sleep. So she said, don't worry about coming down. So I said, right, okay. I said, ring me if there's a problem. So they've just rung me and said that she's woken up, she won't stop crying, like uncontrollable crying. She needs the toilet, so they're going to get her on the toilet, but they've got to use a hoist now, like not even the one that like puts you up from like sitting or that, a proper one that like you're sitting down when they hoist you up, because the occupational therapist has come in and said they've got to use that. So I said, oh, do you want me to come down then? And they were like, oh, if you're free. So I was like, yeah, sure. Warren's gone to bed. The kids are all on their flipping Xboxes and whatnot. So I said, yeah, come down. And then when I got back then, all I've got to do is chuck the noodles in the slow cooker. And dinner's done. Oh, God. So, yeah, I'm going to go and see my mother. Bless her. It's, it must be terrible for my mother. I mean, it's horrible. Anybody on the outside looking in to see how distressed she is. And they said today they need to try and sort out real, so it must be scary for her. So yeah, I just don't know what's causing it. I know it's obviously dementia, but there's something else as well must be causing this. For her to have such a different, well, such a change, you know. Got weigh in tomorrow, so I will be there. Oh God, shit, I need to go to bed tonight. I'll probably get my certificate. I haven't had a wow, couple of stone weight loss. I have lost weight, I know that for a fact. But one thing I need to take into account, I'm going from weighing early in the morning to the evening. So I would have gone on a Saturday, not had anything to eat or drink, and weighed. Now I'm going to be going at 5:30 at night, and I would have possibly had breakfast if I have it. I would have had my lunch, so I'm going to probably weigh a couple of pounds heavier. So yes, I shall oh God, stop yawning, I will, and go and see my mum. I'll go and see her for a couple of hours. They have arranged for a one-to-one to be with her at night time, I think, from 8:30 till 8:30. So we'll see how that goes. What time is it now? 20 to 7. So I'd say about an hour and a half, and see how things are. Right, I'll catch up with you guys in the next clip. Well, I'm in the room with my mother. Oh my God, they're gonna get me tonight. Guys, today has been a fail. It is 9:05 at night. I'm just leaving the care home. My bloody mother. My poor mother. She's just, they're going to put her to bed now. She's been sitting in the chair. I've been talking to her. I just give her a medication because she's not been taking it very well with the carers. And she's crying, saying that people are shouting at her. It's hallucinations, it is. People are shouting at her, and if she doesn't do as she's told, they're going to hit her. And she's been saying about her brother. Her brother's been passed away for 2 years, nearly, I think. And she's been saying that he's in the papers for doing this, that and the other. And yeah, she's very unsettled, and they've got a one-to-one to come in and sit with her, but that's even not going to plan. It's awful. Well, anyway, I've failed. I ate them pastries. They're bloody lovely too. Full of calories, full of fat, full of joy. Stressed out today, so I've eaten. This stuff's still in the slow cooker, unless Warren's put the noodles in and served it up. We've been eating so late lately. Anyway, I don't even know if I'm going to have any now because I've eaten them pastries. I've got weigh day tomorrow. You watch. I'll go and they'll say £1 for the last 3 weeks or whatever it is. Well, if it is £1, £1 is about £1. It's a long old journey, this, isn't it? Adventure. Oh, I love her socks. I'm going to go down tomorrow and see her. I know it's respite, but I can't leave her like that. She's so distressed, and she was just saying her back was hurting, so I was rubbing her back. You can feel every bone in her spine. She's just hospital being sectioned, and me and my sister were dead against it, but looking into it further, it is the best thing to do, I think. She's not going to be chucked in a padded room. She'll be like on a proper ward, and they'll try and sort her out. But it's trying to get a bed for that. It's not a question that you can just go, oh, we'll have her in. Oh, honest to God. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here because it's very dark, and I'm going to go home and sort everyone's tea out. I'll put a picture on the screen if I have any, but I'm not even counting the calories now because what's the point? Yeah, and it's Way Day tomorrow for me, tomorrow night. So I shall see you on the next one for another episode of my chaotic life. And they say things don't go on forever, and I know they don't, but right now it's tough. It is tough. Thanks for watching, guys. Over and out.
The next day.
Morning. It's Tuesday the 16th of September, and what a freaking morning. I went to bed last night. I did go to bed. Phone call at 5 o'clock in the morning. It was the home. They said, oh, is there any way if we ring you on our mobile you can speak to your mother? We're wondering if your voice will calm her down. So I was like, on the phone, yeah, that's fine. Woke Warren up. He never went back to sleep. And it's harrowing. My mother's in the background going, help me, they're tying me up. They've got me in ropes. She's obviously having hallucinations. I'm going to go in now and ring the social worker. It's not humane what's happening with my mother. This can't carry on. They can't just keep saying, oh, she needs this assessment, needs that assessment. It's ridiculous now. Yeah, it's totally crazy. So I said at 5 o'clock, after I went, I said, I'll take the kids to school and I'll come down. So I just stopped at the shop, spent a fortune on a Costa coffee. I thought I'd take her in a nice coffee, and I got a paper, because although she can't really read the paper, she goes on about a paper. And I bought her a paper. And then just as I dropped the kids off, the home rang me and said, oh, don't come down now because we've managed to get her to sleep. She's gone to bed. I'm sorry to mess you about. I was like, oh, that's fine. And I'm thinking, I don't even like coffee. And I got bloody coffee I just bought. But yeah, Dexter ended up taking it to school. I don't even know if he even likes coffee. But it's just, it's like a living nightmare at the moment. It really is. You know who your friends are when you need them as well. And you know who your friends aren't. But yeah, I took this with me. Where's it gone? It's one of the bars I picked up yesterday, the meal replacement bars. So I'm going to have that when I go in because I am actually ravenous. I'm really hungry. And on the way to school, I stopped to get that coffee. And I was really thirsty, but I didn't want to drink. So I got that. And it's 71 calories. And it tasted like, it says mallow on there. So I was imagining it would be a bit like a marshmallow. But it tasted like Parma violets. It was quite nice. So between that meal replacement bar and that lolly, I've used quite a chunk of my personal calories. I'm making like a taco pasta in the slow cooker because I'm going to weigh in tonight. I'll do a slow cooker meal, so then when I come in, it's done. Because I'll probably go down and see Mum. Well, I will go down and see her at some point today. But yeah, but for now, I'm going to go and ring the social worker and try and stay awake. Because I am truly knackered. I went to bed last night because I knew I was going to grow, and weight loss, sleeping helps with weight loss. I thought, right, go to bed. I was fast asleep, and then the phone went. I was like, oh God. You know when you're half asleep and you're like, hello? But yeah, don't know what I'm going to have for my lunch. Might be fruit and yogurt maybe, because I don't want to stuff my face, do I? Because got weigh-in later. Right, I shall see you in a bit. Yes, today has just been a total nightmare. I've been sitting in various car parks like a dodgy person on the phone. My phone's about to die, I've used it that much. Social services basically are wiping their hands with my mother by the sounds of it, saying that I need to deal with it and I need to call an ambulance and get her admitted to hospital because they can't do anything. And I'm like, are you having a laugh? And then I rang the temporary doctor that she's with, and I was 41 in the queue. What the fuck, like? I'm due to go to Grow. One of the girls has messaged me and said there's 4 flights or 4 lots of stairs, and usually the lift doesn't work. And I'm like, great. The home's rung to say that my mother's woken up. She's very distressed. She's screaming. She's shouting. I'm about to have a nervous freaking breakdown. So I'm on my way to pick the kids up. I went to Tesco's to get some taco beans and just sat in the car park for 2 hours. The hell, like, didn't even get out of the car. I'm thirsty as hell. My life is just hell. So I just don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to group. I can't do anything for myself. I need to sort my mother out. That's more important to me than going to group. Oh, God. I'm at the end of my friggin' tether. I really am. I am at the end of my tether. I just don't know which way to turn next. Dinner that I was preparing isn't going to happen now. I'm just going to get takeaway later. My sister's due down. She's about to get off the ferry in about an hour, and then it's got to drive here, and then I'm going to be down my mum's doing stuff. I'm losing the will to live. I need a Greg sausage roll, man. Oh my good God. How did I think my life was going to be? Not like this. I certainly didn't think my poor mum would end up with her life like this. I've had somebody from Dole's ringing me. Deprivation of liberty something, because we're depriving my mum of her liberty. It's like, ugh, kill me now. It's just like, oh my God. And I can be a bit on the thick side, you know. So I'm trying to absorb everything everyone's telling me. It's just a nightmare. Just a nightmare. Right. I'm going to go before my battery dies. I'll catch up with you later. So guys, just letting you know, today's been a total write-off. I've had a crap day. I've just eaten whatever, whenever. I didn't make it to Grow because I had to come here to the nursing home. I could hear my mother, I'll say kicking off. I could hear my mother kicking off when I was in the hallway walking down. Bless her. She's terrified. these hallucinations. She's absolutely terrified. She's calm now and she's in bed. My sister and her husband have just left as well. We're going to come back tomorrow. There's a doctor coming around lunchtime, so we're going to try and be here. But yeah, I'm going to go home. I'm going to have a look to see where other groups are for Kieran. And yeah, decide where I'm going to go, because I am going. It's just, I've got to put my mother first. My mother hasn't got her own voice anymore. And for the sake of me going to weigh myself, or her being totally and utterly distressed, you know, I'm not going to leave her. So my weight can wait. But yeah, short and sweet today. I'm so thirsty. They all had a Chinese, I think, for their dinner. I haven't had anything, but I've eaten plenty of shit today because I'm stressed. Whew. Anyway, I hope to see you tomorrow on a better note. And yeah, if there was a God, I'm not a religious person, but if there was a God, he would not let my mother carry on suffering the way she is. It's cruel. Right. See you soon. See you tomorrow, hopefully. And I'll let you know what I've decided to do, which group, when, where, and get this tails on the scales, solo shite on the road. Right. Thanks for all your lovely comments about my mother. They're very much appreciated. So yeah, see you.